This video is going to be about what's in my camera bag. As you can see here, this bag is stuffed. So without further ado, let's start with the bag itself. It's a low pro bag, the exact model of the bag I do not know off the top of my head. So everything that I'm talking about today from this bag will be in the description with links that you can purchase from. Disclaimer, they will be affiliate links, but they are the exact product that I used on the daily. So let's start with first zipper. A micro SD card. This is a 32 gigabyte. This will probably be used in my GoPro, definitely not my drone. Next inside is my portable charger, which is very essential for when I go out and have no plug in the near like 100-mile radius. I don't know, but this keeps it charged. And actually I haven't used it in a long time, actually since last year, like mid last year, and it still has all 4 lights on. Here's the second zipper. I've got a Bauer memory card holder. This holds SD cards, micro SD cards, and the adapter, as you can see here, and it's pretty cool. It's handy. I don't use it as much. I usually just keep the memory cards in my devices, and they're of capacity to hold for a long time. Here's my AirPods. They're the regular AirPods, nothing special. The case itself, if I can find the link for it, I'll link it down below. All right, so these are just micro USB cables that I use for a variety of things. So that can be charging the portable charger, or this that I'm about to pull out. My dual battery charger for my Sony a7 III. So this is cool, it charges simultaneously. If you don't have a dual charger for whatever camera or drone you have, actually my drone doesn't have a dual charger yet, but I'm planning on getting one. It's really useful, it charges 2 things at the same time and makes sure that you have at least one charged when you're ready to go. A spare battery for my Sony. So it slips on just like this and holds the second one. This is third-party battery, as you can see, same brand. It works just as well as the regular battery for my Sony, so no complaints there. All right, that's it for the second zipper. Let's get into the main one. Now normally I would keep my Sony camera here, but I decided to just put this one in its place so you can see the way it fits along with everything else. So this is my Canon Rebel T3i, very old camera, and I've had this since I was a teenager. So you can see this dial here has popped off. It still works, just kind of memorize what each function does when I rotate it. The 75 to 300 millimeter telephoto lens is on this one. I'm not a fan of it. It has no image stabilization, so shaky as hell. I've been wanting to get rid of it for a long time, especially now that I have a Sony. I want to invest in a telephoto for that camera. This one I kind of just used to take pictures of the moon, honestly. I never use it outside of that function. But I will tell you, the grip for this, I've passed it on to my Sony. I actually got a different one, but I just never go out without a grip. It lets you hold multiple batteries, so when one dies, it switches to the other. Very useful. So yeah, this is the only lens I have. I sold my other Canon lenses. This right here is my 85mm 1.8 lens for the Sony camera. Very useful. I use it for portraits. Haven't used it professionally. All right, we're gonna get into my drone stuff. This is my remote for the drone. The joysticks are tucked in there. Here's the charger, or at least one part of it, and then the cable. Spare battery for my drone, and this compartment is my favorite. If you don't keep a drone in there, you keep something else, and you have a quick access to it. To get it out, you just bring the flaps up, and here's the drone, the DJI Mavic Pro 2. Very excellent drone. This I love taking it out. I fly it when I go to the park. I fly it for no reason. I take it as like practice. It's helped me with a lot of events, covering accidents, fires, protests. It's very excellent. It's I think $1,400. I'll have the link in the description, but it's worth every penny. Downside is for drones, the batteries don't last as long, so you gotta have multiple. This one I think gets about 25 to 30 minutes per battery, so I have 2, gives me about 50 to an hour. So that's it for the main area. On the side pouches, I usually keep my lenses. So when I'm using this lens, for example, and I'm out and about, I would keep this on the side with the lens cap so it doesn't get too dirty, and it allows for quick access when I just swap lenses. But on this one I just have my mask. Grogu. Actually, I think I have more stuff in here. Oh, cool. I was wondering where that was. These are my spare GoPro batteries. These are dirt cheap, so if you have a GoPro, invest in at least 2 extra pairs. They last a long time, but you just never know, and it's very cheap to get them. So now with this out of the way, we're gonna focus on my laptop bag. Starting with the first pouch, we have, oh, by the way, this is a Target's bag. I think I also got this at Target. This is an external hard drive. So this I believe is 2 terabytes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 terabytes. So this, since my MacBook doesn't really hold as much, I think it's like 128 gigabytes. It doesn't hold as many videos and photos as I like. So when it gets full, or I just keep everything in here. So my MacBook always has storage. My GoPro is the Hero 8, does its job. I love it. I have these SD card to Lightning cables. These, I have been obsessed with them until I got my MacBook. So this allows me to get my photos directly from my camera or drone or GoPro. If you have a micro SD adapter, you just put it in. Stick this end inside your iPhone or iPad, and you can access your photos and do all your editing without having to be near a laptop. So since I have a MacBook, it has the capability to edit and then airdrop to my phone. I don't use it anymore. And here is my MacBook Pro. Nothing special. It's the one with the touch bar. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. Check the description if you're interested in any of these products that I have. They're all excellent. There's a reason why they're in my camera bag, minus the Canon T3i. I think that's discontinued. Thank you for watching. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. Check out my previous videos. I did exploration in Miami, Colorado, went to protests, riots, a lot of good stuff there. Thank you.